Chase, our channel. Blowing up, guys. Oh my goodness gracious. This channel is going to become such an asset to the next Web3 holders over the next 3, 6, 9, 12 months. It's going to be incredible. We did an interview today with Divi. Great project, guys. If you get a chance, you can check out their token. We are releasing an interview on it. If you want to, do your research, of course. I'm not a financial advisor, but Divi, they're doing lots of great stuff. They've actually made it through 2 bear markets. 2. As a project, as a company. So a lot of great insight from Nick on that interview. And we're going to start doing some interviews. We're going to start putting out some how-to videos. We're going to start putting out some airdrop videos. Things that people can use. And of course, if you are a Next Web3 holder, you're going to see those videos before everyone else gets to see them, right? So right now, depending on which NFT you have, could be one a week. It could be all the videos that we're putting out. What does that mean? I mean, Peter, like, hey, you get to see these videos early. I'm going to show you guys because we have a long-term vision. So the videos, the stuff we're producing, the content that we're going to bring through Next Web3 and all this stuff is not about moon tomorrow, right? Not about Lambo, not about that stuff at this point. What we're trying to find are the projects, the people who are actually going to end up being responsible when you sit down and look at it and go, why did decentralization, why did Web3 actually make it and get to the point where it's so beneficial to society? And it's these people that we're highlighting and bringing forward because they continue to build and they continue to drive things, and innovate and do some great stuff. So this interview will probably be out tomorrow or the following day at the latest. I implore you, listen to this interview. You're going to get some great insights. They have built a new technology that will make it super simple. Right now, it's from crypto to fiat. And if you've ever tried to send money, let's say you bought Acno Ledger. How many people here watched my video and said, I don't know, maybe this Peter guy, this research that he's done, maybe it's valuable enough for me to go do my own research and then decided to purchase Acno Ledger. So we've got Jody who bought Acno Ledger. Anyone else get Acno Ledger? I know Perry did, but I don't know if he's on here. John Rope bought Acno Ledger. Excellent. I'm actually going to, and I don't have it pulled up ahead of time. We're going to go check out and see. I don't think I have. Oh, yes, I do. Here we go, guys. We talked about Acno Ledger back here. Corey, can you tell me the date, buddy, on, you're busy with Lisa's birthday. By the way, tell her happy birthday. Sharona, can you look and see what day how many days ago we released our, I can do it right here. You guys know I have our channel up 24/7, right? So let's see, I can grab it here. Let's go back. Let's find this video. We're going to go back here. So right here, 12 days ago. So if we go to this chart, and I'm showing this for a reason, guys, not to brag, right? So we go back 12 days. We are on the 4th. So we're going to go back. Here's 8 days. We're going to go back to the 23rd. Guys, we're not even in the 7 days, right? We got to go out a month to be able to go out far enough to say, okay, 23rd right here. This is when we talked about Acno Ledger right here. I don't know about you, but that's about a 500% return right there. 500% right there.
Oh my God.
Okay. Now, of course, you had to do your own research. You had to, get in and get involved with it. We talked about where you could get it, all that stuff in the video. How many people on here would like to be able to find one of those a month, right? Where, look, I'm going to show you guys some other stuff here. Hold on. Okay, we're on show and tell today because I think that a lot of this gets missed. Do you guys see right here that number, 2M plus cryptos?
You're not sharing your screen, Peter.
I'm sorry. Thank you. Let me share my screen. You guys see this 2M plus? That means right now there's more than 2 million cryptos. I said that right, 2 million cryptos. And as a matter of fact, there are tens of thousands on CoinMarketCap. For you to find these projects, you would have had to gone back to very close towards the end, the bottom of it. And you would have had to probably go through about 150 or 200 projects minimum to find Acno Ledger by yourself. So here's what our goal is to do with Next Web3 is. Instead of you having to go, oh my God, there's 2 million. Oh my goodness, I have to go spend. How many people here have an extra 5-6 hours a day to spend to research tokens? Seriously, put in a 1 if you do, 2 if you don't. And be honest, do you really have 5 or 6 hours a day to spend and go and research tokens? So when people say, well, I don't know, why would I buy a 500 or 1,000 or $14 NFT? That right there in itself, is the value of the entire NFT. Forget that you get the software technology with it. Forget that you're going to get to go to meetings and seminars and learn stuff. Just that alone, guys. So just to come up with these projects that we've done, I'm going to go back to the channel here. We're going to keep switching back and forth. Because again, I believe in proving ourselves. We have to prove ourselves. You guys see all these projects. 20, 30, 40, 50 projects you have to look at to find a good one, right? So right now, there's over 20 something here. If you're going to do this right, you're going to invest between 10 and 30 minutes per project to go and look at all the different aspects of it, right? About the length of the video. We cut them down a little bit, right? 10, 12, 15 minutes. If you had to look for this video or Dawn here to find a good one, you would have had to put in, let's say it's 20 videos you had to look at 10 to 12 minutes. That's 200. That's 3.5 hours. What do you need to make? What would you want to get paid to put 3.5 hours in researching tokens? $20 an hour, $50 an hour? Can someone put an amount, a dollar amount in there? What would you want to make minimum to sit down and do it? $20 an hour, can we say? Can we say $30 an hour? $50 an hour. Jan puts in 300, but 30, $50 an hour. That's kind of the range. So that means that in order to go find that one video, 3 hours, $90, $100 worth of minimum. We have 20 videos up here right now, and we have more coming. So in order for you to go research all these videos, your value of your time-wise, you would have spent thousands of dollars in time to go do it. So let me ask you a question. Is it easier to buy an NFT, 500, 1,000, 1,400? And I don't mention the 50 and the 200, guys, because you're only going to get a couple videos a week. I think you want all the videos, right? All the videos is $1,400 Avigami, but it's one time, once. For the next 20 years, 30 years, you can keep getting videos. And what we do is, and right now the impact is minimal, okay? Minimal, because we're just starting to build the channel. Having a 24-hour advance the day before release on these videos at some point is going to provide a tremendous amount of value to where it could make a difference in your life for thousands, tens of thousands, maybe even possibly hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I say that big of a range because it depends on how much of the tokens you're deciding after you do your own research that you're buying. So, John, if you mind sharing, how much did you put into Acno Ledger? $50, $100? Oh, 200. That right now, guys, is worth $1,000. It's worth $1,000 right now as we speak. John could go and take it on the market. He could sell it, get $1,000 in BNB or whatever token chain he bought it on. He could send it out to his wallet and boom, it's done. I'm not giving financial advice, but the research that we're doing is allowing for people to say, now, have all of them gone? No. We believe that over the next year, all of these videos we're producing will have a run because of the dynamics of the project. Low market cap, have continued to build through that. Working products. So they made it through a bear market. And then, of course, a few of them like MetaStao. Wow. Look at it. Look and see what they're doing. Vitalik's mom is involved with it. I got to tell you guys, the research that I'm doing right now on chains, there are a whole bunch of chains coming out. There's one that's feeless, a free chain. Could that go? Could that explode? Another area where we're researching right now is the internet of Web3. So you guys know that the internet we're on right now is controlled by governments and companies. Government and companies have laid the infrastructure for the internet we have today. How would you like to use a peer-to-peer internet where it's not controlled by governments, it's not controlled by companies, but it is actually controlled and used and developed and built by the people that are using it? One, if you think that's a better option. Two, if you like the option that's in place right now. Then I got to tell you, the one option allows us to monetize it. One option allows us to participate in all aspects of this new peer-to-peer internet. We're researching those projects right now, and we're going to do a video that's going to say, here's 5 projects that are doing this, and here's the good one, here's the bad, here's the lowest one, here's the highest one. Here's, this one's only at 5 million because they're getting started, and the number one in the spot is at 300 million. And that could be the information that you get that, by the way, is not 20, 30 minutes. These are 12, 14, 16, 18 hours of research and collection, and they're going into putting this data and this information together that you get access to. Now, you can wait till it comes out for free on YouTube, or you can get it early and get a part of that. And who knows, maybe as we move this thing along, we start doing some exclusive videos just for the holders. Right now, our goal is to build the channel, get that rocking and rolling, but eventually we will have exclusive videos that are just right. Now, we have to have enough people. We can't make an exclusive video with 80 Avagami holders. We need 8,000, 10,000, 50,000. Then we can put the effort into it. Imagine having a video that has great information in it that will help you do your research that no one else has except for you and your other compadres who are all part of the same community, that are all focused on the same thing, which is a rising tide raises all ships. Can anybody tell me yes, no, valuable, not valuable, how valuable this would be in the chat? Just express yourselves, guys. Priceless. Very valuable. Extremely valuable. Guys, this is one aspect of our Avagamis. One aspect. In the next week or two, there'll be a new thing implemented in NSI that is going to help. Now, here it is, guys. We're doing videos. Any of these tokens. So one of the things is like, I'm excited that I put money in Acno-Ledger. But boy, do I wish I would have put in more, right? But when you're doing 20, 30 tokens, you can only put so much in each one. So how can I rectify that? If I could have a bot that I put in my initial buy, and then I let that bot keep an eye on it for me, and it executes for me. Oh my goodness, guys. Now we're talking. And there'll be something, it's in testing right now. It'll come out. So now you bought your $1,400 Avagami. You're getting all this content. Now you can use that $1,400 to pay for the next 28 months of NSI. which you can research your tokens, decide which ones you want, set it up on it, and have it trade for you and maximize these movements in these tokens going forward. Then, of course, you can put some other money in and trade other tokens. Lots of cool stuff there. So that's the second aspect of it. Let me ask you the question. That alone, is it worth $1,400 on a 1,400 Avigami? I'm going to say yes. So you've got the videos that are worth more. You've got now the technology that's worth more. Okay, now let's talk about being able to, in a metaverse, connect with successful people, the networking side, the attending events side of things. John says he would pay $5,000. Guys, there are already people paying that kind of money with other clubs, other ideas. Palm Beach Research is a newsletter. It's $4,000 something a year. Our goal, because that's how they make their money. I'm telling you, our money with Next Web3 is not made. We do bring cash flow in through the Avigamis. And at some point, hopefully that'll become our concept, our idea is that community is commerce. And so the goal of Next Web3 is to have the mechanism to organize and build the community. And with that, community is commerce, guess what? Peter will get to participate in projects that I wouldn't have got to participate in without the community. People will come to us, doors will open, and I will get my piece of a rising tide raises all ships. That's the idea. That's the concept behind it. We are all in this together. So we have these meetings. Probably at some point, there'll be 20 a day, right? Because groups within will start to have their own meetings. Projects like Divi will say, hey guys, we got some new technology. We'd like to have a meeting on the yacht and explain to people. Then you'll be getting invites and you'll be getting stuff. If you have a lower Avigami, you'll go to some of the meetings. If you have the $1,400 one, especially now, all the meetings. All of them. Every single meeting that's out there you get to go to. Would that be worth $1,400 on its own? I'm going to say yes, because I've paid to go to enough meetings. $100, $200, $50. How many people here have paid over $100 to go to a meeting to learn information? How many people on here have gone to at least one meeting that costs over $100? An event, a convention, that type of stuff. I'm going to say everybody on here at some point in some time. So what if you could get one of those a month over the next year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 50 years, 100 years? So that's worth more than $1,400. So wait a minute. We've got the access and early access to videos worth more than $1,400. We've got the utility worth $1,400. We've got these meetings that are worth the $1,400 or more. And the list keeps going on, guys. You have ownership in a DAO. $1,400 of that $1,400 equates to ownership in a DAO. It's like you said, hey, would you like to buy a piece of this DAO? How much is it? $1,400. Okay. Boom, that's your ownership. You're getting full credit for getting the early access to the videos. You're getting the full credit. I sound like an infomercial here, but it's true, guys. The value, and I know this. We should be charging $10,000 for this, and it should be a yearly renewal. But I don't need to do that because community is commerce. That's the belief in my heart. In every piece of my body, I know that if we can get a community of people and organize them and build technology around them, we can create $1 trillion in digital wealth over the next 8 to 10 years. Absolutely, 100%, no doubt about it. But there is the connection, and that's why we decided to create the YouTube channel. Somehow, some way, we've got to get people to share this. We've got to get people to share it with friends and family, but, talk to other people about it. That's how we grow the community. Now we're going to grow it with the YouTube channel because guess what? We're cranking away in the next few months, and then we have our third or fourth or fifth or sixth or 10th home run. We're going to say, hey guys, we don't have an alpha group, but we do, and it's with Next Web3. And so our plan is in the next 2-3 months to utilize our channel, our YouTube channel, to accelerate the growth of the community. That's one avenue that we're using. And we're going to be working on other avenues and other things to do what we can to grow the community. But I got to tell you, we get there much faster, guys, with the help of the community, of the people that are here. But, you know, that's where we're at. The wins like eight, and that's the key, guys. You can say, I'm involved in this project, and they research tokens, and they, you know, we get them in advance, and it's $50. Now they're only get one a week, but they can, once they get involved, they can figure that out. They can upgrade it anytime that they want, but even one a week. If you got 52 projects over the next year, and I believe this bull market that's coming will last 2 years. So let's say that 104 projects. And if 20% of them moon 10, 20, 50, 100x, and you put $50 in each one, do the math and see how much money you'd have. Then let's say another 20 of them just simply 5, 6x, did what Acno Ledger has done right now. And then let's say 20 of them just double in price. Do the math, guys. It is enough money to begin to make a major difference in your life. That's with $50, $50. If you did the 200, you're getting a couple a week, twice as many, twice as much chance. Who knows, right? Maybe you hit the one that we show, that we do the research on, and you do your own research, that 1,000x's. Imagine that. Imagine putting $50 in a project and having it go to 50,000. Do you know there were people who put $100 in bonk who became millionaires just this past month? Not 11 years ago when Bitcoin was found, right? 12, 13 years ago, I guess now. It's been a little while. 2009, yeah, 14 years. Not back then. They did it in October, or probably when they got involved was probably, I think, March when it launched. But within less than a year time, $100 into over $1 million. How would you like to get that lucky? I don't think you have to get lucky. We as a community, we can be a part of that happening multiple times over the next couple of years. And when I talk the next couple of years, guys, that's the next bull run. It doesn't stop there. There'll be another bear market, but then there'll be another bull. This will continue on, just like the internet. If you got involved in 1998, 1997, 96, 95, when they started Amazon, here we are 29 years later, and it's still going. People still making money off of it. That is what we're in with Web3. Web3 is not going to stop after 2 years. We're just in the place to... This is why it's so important for us to take action now, to move things forward now. Now is the time to build the most solid foundation. So over the next 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 years, we can continue to produce as a community. Continue to ROVC, return on value created. I hope this is making sense. Now, starting the next time we have this, which will be Tuesday, I believe, we're going to start just doing the regular presentation. I've just been coming on and talking to you guys. We're going to go back to it. We're going to do 2 a week for now until we start dragging some traction or grabbing some traction. So we are not going to have the Friday day one. We're just going to do 2 of them at nighttime. I'm going to go through the presentation. It'll be about 30 minutes. And we will probably highlight some of the stuff that I talked about tonight. We'll have a slide. We'll pull it up and say, here's a project. You know, it'll say early access to our YouTube channel, the Chase, Web3 Chase. With that, here's some results that possibly you could have participated in as long as you did your own research, right? So we'll start tweaking the presentation and moving it in the right direction. But guys, this should be getting very easy to share with friends and family. If you're making 5x on a project, that is something that, and I understood the complexities because I went through just half the things you get that are worth 1,400, 1,400, 1,400. There's more. There's the investment club side that we're building. Could be barter. You know, we're still looking at language and stuff there. There's so many aspects. There's the projects that the DAO is going to found that you being a community member gets you early access, first people to get airdrops, bigger airdrops than everyone else because you're part of that core community. And we're not done yet. Our goal will be to continue to imagine a group of 50 or 100,000 people. Could they at some point start their own decentralized insurance company? We talked to you guys about the community project. Could we help people buy homes and get out of debt for the rest of their lives to where they're not literally paying interest on their home loan, but yet they still have their home so they could pay it off much faster? DeFi, blockchain, crypto. It is a plus positive for our society. Most people do not understand it. Just like we didn't understand the internet when we started using it. I believe it's really our job for us to go out and make sure that if they don't get involved and they don't do it, they can't say, I didn't know. They can say, Jody told me and I didn't listen. George told me and I didn't listen. Marty told me and I didn't listen. John told me and I didn't listen. Drew told me and I didn't listen. But they will not be able to say they did not know. Because we're the evangelists. We're the people that are here saying, you know what? My grandkids, my great-grandkids, they deserve a primarily decentralized future. Centralization does not work for the masses. Communism doesn't work for the masses. Socialism doesn't work for the masses. But what will and does is a decentralized world, primarily. Little centralization. Mainly decentralized, little centralization, right? That is what will change this world. That's what will make things better. And that's what Next Web 3 stands for. NEXUS Ecosystem stands for. It's the reason why we went through this bear market and we continue to push and continue to drive and continue to do it. Because we understand and know that we can make a change. We can be that, you know, people are sitting around going, oh, I hope this happens, or this person gets either this or that, or this, or we need this change. We need this. I wish the politicians would do what they're supposed to do. I wish my mayor would do what he's supposed to do. I wish my boss would do what he... Let's just do it ourselves. Let's be part of that solution. With that, guys, I'm going to say thank you. Our next, affiliate gathering tomorrow at 11 a.m. PST, or no, Eastern time, sorry. 11 a.m. Oh, no, yeah, sorry, PST, 2 p.m. Eastern time. We'll spend more time on how to promote the channel. So we're asking for you guys to help us promote the chase. Adding subs every day. Oh, my goodness. I think pretty soon we'll be adding 50, 100, 200, 300 a day. Okay? It's going to be incredible. Imagine being best friends with a channel that has 100,000 subs on it that are out lighting up the whole thing and bringing decent. Oh, my goodness. It's incredible, right? So if you don't want to talk to people about Nexus, send them one of our videos and say, hey, I saw this video and I thought of you. And think about this, guys. Let me go back to Sharon again. Because this is how I think of things, okay? I'm going to go to my channel and I'm going to go, oh, one of my friends is a big Mickey fan and they want to be in movies. Just say, hey, I found a way for you to be in movies. You've been talking about being an actor. I know you love Mickey. Just send them this video and they'll watch it. Maybe they'll join the channel. They'll start to get connected. They'll learn that, oh, by the way, yes, I have an in on this channel. I can actually get you some additional benefits. You have somebody who's a gamer, loves to play games. Hey, I found this game that's pretty fun to play. You know, go download the game, try to play it. I figured I'd send this to you, right? Maybe you know somebody who loves donkeys, right? Far stretch, but what the heck? Hey, I know you love donkeys, and I found this project called Dawn, right? It's actually called Donkey, right? DON-KEY. You might, know somebody who's into crypto, but you've talked to them about Next Web3 and they don't want to do it. Send them this one on Ping. This is simply a site that gives them data and information and insights into it. They come watch the video. While they're watching these videos, you are moving this community forward. It's that simple. If you can't and don't want to recruit, don't want to do that, just try to see if you can help get people to watch videos. If you know a sports fan that loves to bet on sports games, oh my goodness, FX1, the advantages this will give in sports betting and also peer-to-peer betting, gonna be incredible, right? Let's say you know somebody who loves horror films. Right here, Fear. They're making films, they're making games. Go through the videos and match it up with somebody you know and just send them one video. You don't need to send them 12 or 14 of them. If when they come to the video, they're not interested in it, they're going to click off, and guess what? They're not going to hate you. They're not going to say, oh my God, Joe sent me a dang video and I watched it, I didn't like it. They're not. They're going to go, no big deal. The next time you talk to them, they'll go, hey, that video you asked me to watch, I don't know why, what for. You know me, I don't like crypto. No, I just thought of you, right? You like donkeys, so I thought maybe you might like it. Done. And then another video comes up. You can always send it again down the road to him or her or him or whatever, right? So simple ways to do this. Guys, we just need to all start taking action towards doing it. Just supporting the tokens. Guys, don't watch the videos. I wish everyone on here would have bought Acno Ledger. Everyone would be up 4 or 5x right now. And I believe that project has the potential to go another 10, 20, 30x. So if you got in and you 5x'd already and it 10x's again from where it's at, you're 50x. $50 becomes $2,500. That's not a bad little vacation right there, right? When you go on vacation, you spend your $2,000, $2,200, and somebody goes, well, how much your vacation cost you? $50. Why? Because that's what you put in the project, and it became $2,500. So you can claim it actually cost you $50, right? Pretty clearly. Drew is saying Divvy's been on his radar since the bear market hit. And guys, they've gone through 2 bear markets. I didn't know that. We met them in the last bull market, and we started to talk to them about working. And then, of course, the bear market came, working together, had some great conversations. One of the partners there is a very good friend of us and very good friend of Otherverse and a real believer in Otherverse. And what it's doing, that's Jeff McCabe. He is actually doing one of the products that are off of Divvy, which is Lightning Works, a whole new way for comic book fans to interact. We're going to be doing a video on that here, an interview with him. You know somebody who loves comic books that's in the manga? Oh my goodness, that's the video you send them. And they watch it. We're going to be doing some video game reviews. Corey's going to be getting on, playing. Know somebody that likes videos, just go on YouTube and just share. And if you guys can do us a great favor, watch our videos as soon as you can, within a day or two of them going. If you're in Discord and you're getting these early, watch them there before they go up, because then when they list, they'll already have views on them. This channel is being built for one reason: to drive this. This is being built for one reason. It's to drive digital wealth for the people that hold Avagamis. Very simple. Easy to understand. So let's go do this together. Don't want to feel like somebody's father or trying to school them or whatever, guys. I really just believe in our mission and what we're doing. And I want every single one of you guys to benefit from this. One more thing. So our team earned some commissions on our Avagamis. Instead of spending it, we took it and put it into crypto. We have more than doubled it now. So we made X, and now we have double X. And because of where the market is, in the next few months, we'll probably triple X it, and then 4X it, and 5X it, and 10X it, and 20, and 30, and 40, and 50X it. With the research we're doing, and then you taking it and paying attention and doing your own research, I believe you could do the same exact thing. Make a few $1,000s off of Avagamis. Take that, don't spend it, drive it, and possibly turn it into tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars in digital wealth. So thank you guys for joining us tonight. We look forward to seeing you on our next presentation. And again, we will, if you want to invite people to it, whether we have new people or not, we're going to go through the presentation, and then we'll end it there. And if we're going to do talks and we want to talk about, the people that are coming out of the woodwork that are starting to get on board with crypto, including Jim Cramer. Jim Cramer was against, not a fan of the station, but he is big in the financial world against crypto. Now he's for it. Big movement, big shift there, guys, towards it. Everybody's going to shift towards it. I'm going to tell you guys one more thing. That is this. Every single person you know, everyone, in the next 3 to 5 years will be using digital currencies, will own NFTs, and will participate in the Web3 space. Everyone. The question is, will you be the one to help them get there? And will them being there, because they're part of our community, benefit all of us, including them? With that, anything else, Sharona? Next 6 p.m. PST Tuesday, correct?
That is correct.
All right, guys.
Peter. Great night.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Bye for now.
5 p.m.
Oh,
yeah.
5 p.m. PST. Sorry. 5 p.m. PST Tuesday.
Yes. See you there.